Hey kids! Welcome to story time. Let us see a story about the lazy donkey. Once there was a farmer. He was selling salt in the market for his living. He owns 3 donkeys. He uses the donkeys to carry the salt across the river to the market. Among the 3, the little one was always lazy. He was always tired and found very difficult to carry the salt bag across the river. The donkeys carried the salt across the river every day. One day while the donkeys were carrying the salt bag, the little one unknowingly slipped in the river. The salt bag merged in the water, and the salt dissolved in the water. The donkey felt weightless as the salt dissolved in water. The farmer also left the donkey walk back without the salt bag. The donkey got a bad idea. From next day onwards, he started to fell in the river intentionally, so the salt will be dissolved, and he no need to carry the load. The other donkeys tried to stop him, but still he fell in river the next day, in spite of the warnings from other donkeys. The farmer realized that the donkey was intentionally falling in the river. He decided to teach him a lesson. The next day he packed a bag of cotton on the little one's back. On the way again the donkey fell in the river, but this time as the cotton absorbed the water, it became heavier than before. The donkey was exhausted carrying the heavy bag to the market. It realized its mistake and he never cheated again. Moral of the story: we must always work with sincerity and honesty. Bye-bye. Hey kids! Welcome to story time. Let us see a story about the stork and the crab. Once there was a stork. He was very old, as could not catch a fish. He would daily stand near a pond struggling to catch a fish. There was a wise crab, living in the pond. One day, the crab saw the stork standing in the shore, sadly. It came near the stork, and asked,
"Hello, stork. Why are you looking sad?"
Stork got an idea. It decided to use the crab to get his food. He started to speak, sadly.
"I am sad because the water in the pond is soon going to dry. I heard the people talk. They are going to grow plants here."
On hearing what Stork said, the crab was shocked. It wanted to save all the fish in the pond. The crab decided to ask help from the stork.
I am going to fly to the another bigger pond. So I will be missing this pond.
Oh no! Can you help the fish to go to the bigger pond?
Sure, I can help. But as I am old, I can carry only one fish at a time.
The stork was happy that his plan was working. The crab started to send the fish one by one. The stork carried the fish in its mouth and started to fly. Once it flew out of crab's sight, it swallowed the fish. The stork continued the same for days.
Today I'm going to come with you to the bigger pond.
Ha! Today I am going to taste the crab.
And now it came the crab's turn. The crab climbed inside the stork's mouth. The stork started to fly. After a long time, the crab couldn't see any pond. But he saw some fish bones down in the alley. He realized the stork's intention. Crab didn't think twice. It jumped and grabbed the stork's neck. The stork was unable to fly and fell down. The crab went back to the pond. The moral of the story: always have presence of mind, and act quickly in danger. Bye-bye. Hey kids! Welcome to story time. Let us see a story about the tale of 3 fishes. Once there was 3 fishes, living in the pond. They were best friends. They will be always together. One fish was wise. It would take timely decisions, and get rid of the problems. The second one was intelligent and witty. It would take resourceful decisions, based on the situation. The third one was very lazy, and believed in fate. He believed, whatever was to happen would happen, and nobody could change it. One day while playing in the water, near the shore, the wise fish overheard a fisherman telling to another fisherman,
This lake is full of good fish. Let us come back here tomorrow for fishing.
Hearing this, the fish rushed to his friends, and told them all he had overheard. He gave an idea.
Let us leave this lake through this canal, and go to another lake.
The second fish said,
I will not leave the lake. Let the fishermen come, then I will find a way to save myself.
The third fish said,
I have lived in this lake all my life, and will not leave it. Whatever will be, will be.
The wise fish went through the tunnel to save himself. The next morning the fishermen came and cast their net. The 2 friends were caught in the net. The resourceful fish thought a way out. He pretended to be dead, so the fishermen took and put him away. Quickly he moved and jumped in the water, and swam faster to the tunnel and escaped. The third fish, who believed in fate, kept on flipping around in the net. One of the fishermen struck him dead and put it away. Moral of the story: we should always plan before every action. Bye-bye. Hey kids! Welcome to story time. Let us see a story about the bear and the two friends. Once two friends were walking through the forest. They knew that anything dangerous can happen to them at any time in the forest. So they promised each other that they would remain united in any case of danger.
Whatever happens, we should always be together. Yes, we will be together.
They continued walking. Suddenly, they saw a large bear approaching them. One of the friends at once climbed a nearby tree. But the other one did not know how to climb. So being led by his common sense, he lay down on the ground breathless, pretending to be a dead man. The bear came near the man, lying on the ground. It smelled in his ears, and slowly left the place. Because the bears do not touch the dead creatures. The other friend saw the bear came near his friend and went. He thought the bear said something in his ears, and he wanted to know about it. Now the friend on the tree came down. And asked his friend on the ground.
Friend, what did the bear tell you into your ears?
The other friend replied,
The bear advised me not to believe a false friend.
Moral of the story: keep your calm even in times of trouble. The friend who panicked forgot all about his other friend, who could not climb a tree, but the friend who remained composed was able to find a simple way of saving himself from the bear. Bye-bye. Hey kids! Welcome to story time. Let us see a story about the milkmaid and her pail. Once there was a milkmaid and her name was Molly. She owns 2 cows. Every day, each cow only used to give half buckets of milk. She will sell the milk in the market for her daily needs. The milk she used to sell would be sufficient only for her daily expenses. One day both the cow gave bucket full of milk. Molly was happy to see it and she took the milk to the market to sell it. On the way she started to imagine how much money she will get if she sold 2 pails of milk. And started to imagine.
Once I sell this milk, with that money, I'll buy 100 chicks to rear in my backyard. When they are fully grown, I can sell them at a good price at the market.
As she walked on, she continued dreaming.
Then I'll buy 2 young goats, and rear them on the grass close by. When they are fully grown, I can sell them at an even better price.
Still dreaming, she said to herself,
Soon, I'll be able to buy another cow, and I will have more milk to sell. Then I shall have even more money.
With these happy thoughts, she began to skip and jump towards market. And she didn't realize that the milk was spilling all through her way. Once she reached the market, she happily saw inside the bucket, but it was empty. As she spilled all the milk, imagining she was shocked and sad. The moral of the story: don't count your chickens before they hatch. Bye bye. Please subscribe for more videos. Teeny weeny. Teeny weeny.